Welcome to this explainer. Okay, if you're anywhere in the hospitality industry, maybe you run a bustling cafe, a super vibrant bar, or a packed hotel, you already know that things can and absolutely do change in a heartbeat, right? Today, we're going to be diving into Arohalink. It's an app built specifically to tackle this universal, let's call it a nightmare, that literally every single hospo manager knows all too well. So just picture the scene for a second.
Okay, let's dive right into this. It is Friday afternoon. The dinner rush is looming over you like this giant storm cloud, and suddenly your phone buzzes. Two of your weekend staff just called in sick. So now what? Well, usually this means sheer, unadulterated panic. You know the drill. It triggers this desperate flurry of texts to basically everyone who has ever worked for you. Or maybe resort to calling one of those super pricey last-minute staffing agencies, just blindly hoping a reliable, warm body actually shows up. It's stressful, it's totally chaotic, and frankly, the old way of doing this is just completely broken.
And honestly, that exact chaos is exactly why Arohalink exists in the first place. At its core, it's an online platform that acts as a meeting point and a back office all rolled into one. It directly connects people who urgently need work done, like our stressed-out manager from a second ago, with verified people who can actually step in and do it. But here's the kicker. It doesn't just stop at making a quick introduction. No, it quietly takes care of everything else. We're talking the trust mechanisms, the digital agreements, the hours, the money, the whole shebang, all in one single place.
Just think about the old way for a second. You've got scattered notice boards, really messy group chats, basically zero built-in trust, and then the inevitable, pounding headache of chasing down paper timesheets at the end of the week, right? Arohalink takes that entire tangled mess and turns it into one guided, highly trustworthy journey. From that initial, oh my gosh, I need someone right now moment, all the way to final payday. It just flows seamlessly. It's a total game changer for hospitality. Because let's face it, in this industry, speed and reliability literally mean everything.
So to show you how this actually plays out in the real world, let's look at an example. Meet Mir. She is the owner of the Bluebell Cafe over in Auckland, and she's the one currently facing that exact Friday afternoon nightmare we were just talking about. She desperately needs a barista for Saturday and a dish hand for Sunday. And obviously, she needs to fill those gaps like yesterday.
And this brilliantly illustrates just how simple the fix actually is. Mir doesn't have to sit down and fill out some long, fiddly form while her cafe is totally swamped. Instead, she literally just speaks to Arahalink's AI assistant, who's named AOI, by the way, in plain English. She just says, a weekend barista, Saturday 8 to 2, must know espresso. That's it. The AI instantly builds this tidy, professional job listing. Mir confirms the pay, she funds it up front so workers know it's a real, guaranteed shift, and boom, it's live.
Okay, now let's flip the perspective here and look at the other side of the equation. Meet Aroha. She's a Polytech student, and she's just looking to pick up a few weekend shifts that fit nicely around her lectures. And, like a lot of casual hospitality workers out there, she just wants to find good work without being ghosted or completely messed around by unreliable employers. She wants to know that the job is 100% legitimate, and crucially, that she'll definitely get paid for her time.
So here is exactly how Arohalink brings Mirs and Aroha together, completely wiping out all that usual industry chaos. It's just this incredibly clean, seamless life cycle. First, a job is created and funded. Then verified workers see the shift pop up, and the hirer gets to pick the absolute best fit. A crystal-clear digital agreement is signed instantly by both sides. No paperwork, no fuss. The worker clocks in, they do the job, their hours are tracked automatically in the background, and finally, they get paid securely. Smooth, right?
Let's actually break down the specific wins here, starting with you hospitality business owners. If you run a cafe, a bar, a hotel, whatever it is, you can reach verified workers instantly. The AI literally writes your job post for you, which is such a massive time saver. Digital agreements are signed up front, and your personal contact details are completely masked until you officially decide to make a hire. Plus, and this is huge, you can use Arohalink to manage that random one-off weekend gig and your permanent staff rosters all in the exact same place. You just export those tracked hours cleanly right into your existing payroll system. Ultimately, it's all about giving you your precious time back.
But hey, the platform is equally powerful for the worker too. Aroha only ever has to verify her identity and her right to work one single time. After that, the matching AI automatically surfaces shifts that are actually a good fit for her schedule. And now what's really interesting about this setup is because the funds are held securely up front, the minute the job is posted, she is absolutely guaranteed payment for her approved shifts. She gets super clear payout statements, so literally no more chasing down your own pay, and the AI quietly hums along in the background, building her this dynamic, living CV based on the actual work she completes.
Which brings us to what I think is a massive shift in how job hunting usually operates. With Arohalink, your reputation actually travels with you. Think about most job apps. You basically start from zero with every single new employer. You have to prove yourself over and over and over again. But here, reliability stars and two-way reviews mean that a worker's good track record is highly visible for everyone to see. If you show up and absolutely crush a shift, that success genuinely makes your very next job that much easier to land.
And the only reason all of this works so incredibly smoothly is because trust is built right in from the start. It's not just bolted on as an afterthought. The entire platform acts as this really solid safety net. Every single worker is verified. Personal contact details are completely masked until a hire is mutually agreed upon, just to protect everyone's privacy. There are highly transparent review systems and even really clear dispute processes if a shift does happen to go a little sideways. Honestly, it completely removes that huge gamble usually required when you're hiring a total stranger.
So the crucial point here, and if there's just one thing you take away from this explainer today, let it be this. Arohalink is the single, trusted ecosystem to find staff, run your team, and build a genuine reputation in hospitality. Whether you're a manager just trying to survive a sudden staff shortage, or a worker looking for a reliable shift that actually respects your time, this platform brings you together seamlessly. So I'll leave you with this final thought. The next time your phone rings with a sick call right before that crazy Friday dinner rush, are you going to panic? Or are you just going to open Arohalink?